Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to make this danshiki dress with aso-oke and pockets. If it's something you're interested in, then let's get started. For the danshiki dress, I'll be using this striped ankara and this aso-oke for it. I'll be using 2 yards of ankara fabric for this dress. I'm going to start by folding it into 2, then I'm going to fold it into 2 again. That makes it 4. I will be marking a horizontal line. This is where all my measurements will take place. I'm going to cut the folded parts of the other side. So we have the front and the back. The width of the ankara is 18 inches and I'll be using the entire width for the dress. Starting with my neck measurement, I'm going to mark my neck width, which is 3 inches. Then I'll also mark my back neck depth, which is 1 inch. I'll go ahead and connect them with a curve. The next thing I'm going to do is to get my shoulder slant. At the edge of the ankara, I'm going to go down by 1.5 inch. Then I'm going to connect it to my neck width. I will also mark half of an inch sewing allowance on the shoulder slant. I want the length of the gown to be around 37.5 inches. Then I'm going to add 2 inches folding allowance to it. After getting the length of the danshiki, I'm going to connect them with a line. Then I'm going to cut it out. I'll be using the remaining fabric for my 2 pockets and facing for the back. To get the pocket design, I'm going to join it half of an inch straight down. Then I'm going to set it aside. Back to the dress, I'm going to cut out my already marked measurements. After cutting that out, I'm going to remove the back fabric so that I can work on the front fabric. I want my front neck depth to be about 7.5 inches so that it will be easy to wear. So what I'm going to do is measure 6.5 inches from the already marked back neckline. So remember that I marked 1 inch for the back neckline. So I marked 6.5, for the front neckline. That makes it 7.5. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to connect it with a slant line. So that gives it a V shape. Then I'm going to cut it out. For the back facing, what I'm going to do is to fold the extra piece of fabric underneath the back fabric. Once I place it on it, I'm going to cut out the back neckline. I'm going to make the shoulder of the back facing about 3.5, then I'm going to cut it out. Once I'm done cutting out the back facing, I'm going to stitch the back facing to the back neckline. To stitch them together, I'll make sure right sides are facing each other, like the right side of the facing is facing the right side of the dress. Then I'm going to stitch it and turn it over. I've already cut out the length of the aso-oke I'm going to use, which is 18.5. So I have 2 aso-oke. What I'm going to do is to place them on each other and sew it. All you have to do is to place them on each other and stitch it down, just a little bit on each other. It's not even up to half of an inch. This is how it should look like once you are done stitching it. I also attach BFF on the aso-oke. This is actually not compulsory. I'll be cutting the front neckline on the aso-oke. What I'm going to do is to fold the aso-oke into two, then place it underneath the front danshiki dress. I'm going to measure my neck width on the aso-oke, then place the front on it. This is just to make sure that I get the correct neck width. You can go ahead and pin the aso-oke to the Ankara fabric. Once you are done with that, go ahead and cut out your neckline. On the left side of the aso-oke, I'll go up by 4.5 inches. I'm going to mark it. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to draw a slant line to the other edge of the aso-oke. Once I'm done with that, I'll be cutting it out. The next thing to do is to stitch the aso-oke to the front piece. So what I'm going to do is to place the right side of the aso-oke on the wrong side of the Ankara fabric. Then I'm going to stitch the V-neck shape. Then I'm going to notch it and turn it over. This is how it looks like after sewing. I also stitched the side of the aso-oke on the Ankara fabric. For the down parts, I folded it before stitching it on the Ankara. I went ahead to press it and I also overlocked the shoulder. The next thing I'm going to work on is the pockets. I've folded the pocket, so the measurement is the length is 8 inches while the width is 7 inches. From the hem of the dress, I'm going to measure 12 inches upward. I'm going to mark it. I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm going to get the midpoint of the dress. I've actually ironed this, so from that point I'm going to measure 2 inches outside. I'm going to do the same for the other side too. Then I'm going to place my pocket on a marked point. Once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and stitch them up. After fixing the pockets, I'll be joining my shoulder next. The next thing I'm going to do is to join my side seam. I want my sleeve opening to be about 12 inches, so I'm going to mark it from my shoulder. From the 12 inches, I'm going to join my side seam by 1 inch all the way to the hem of the danshiki. This is what it looks like after stitching it. From the point where I started stitching the side seam, I'm going to go down by 1/2 inch and notch it. Then I'll trim the remaining excess all the way down. The next thing I'm going to do is to fold my sleeve opening. This is what it looks like once I was done stitching the sleeve opening. I also folded my hemline by 2 inches. Once I'm done with all of that, from the 12 inches point of my sleeve opening, I'm going to go in by 2.5 inches. I'm going to get the midpoint of the danshiki dress. I'll divide my highest circumference, which is my hip, by 4. Then I'm going to add 3 inches because this is a free dress, obviously. After that, whatever is remaining, I'm going to measure it. I'm going to mark it all the way down and stitch it from the 2.5 inches I marked by the sleeve measurement. This was what I meant when I said I will go in by 2.5 inches. Then whatever I get after dividing my hip circumference and adding 3 inches, I'm going to sew it down from the 2.5 inches. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.